Hi, everybody. So last time we quickly looked at a little bit of the nervous system. And this time we're going to turn to chemical regulation. Now remember, nervous regulation is fast. So it starts fast and it ends fast. You have quick control of it. You can start running, you can stop running. Chemical regulation takes longer to get going and it lasts longer. And it's the system that's probably most tested on the regions other than maybe the immune system. And so we got to really kind of slow down for this one. So chemical regulation is about maintaining homeostasis. Remember, homeostasis is a constant internal environment. That is, nothing's too hot, nothing's too cold. Your blood pressure is not too high, your blood pressure is not too low. You have the right amount of salts and water. So concentration of water inside and outside your cells is right. Your temperature's right. All that is right. It's all within a certain range, not too high, not too low. That's homeostasis. So chemical regulation, like nervous regulation, is about maintaining homeostasis. But in this case, it is using chemical messengers. So we have molecules, huge molecules, that are made of lots of different atoms all together. Some examples of these chemical messengers might be adrenaline or testosterone or estrogen, melatonin. Those are all different chemical messengers, okay, that are part of chemical regulation that maintain homeostasis. They're called hormones. So any of those chemicals that are involved in chemical regulation are hormones, and they are produced by a system that you probably know the least about, that we've talked about so far this year, and that is the endocrine system. So the endocrine system is different than other systems, right? It's got different parts all over. You have a little bit of it here in your brain, and you have a little bit of it here in your neck, and you've got some here, and you've got some here, and yet they act all in an interconnected way. And they do that through the bloodstream. So they can communicate with each other through the blood. So unlike the digestive system, which is all one tube, all connected, these are all over the place. You have the pituitary gland right in the middle of your head. You have the thyroid and the parathyroids in your neck. You have the adrenal glands in your back, above your kidney. You have ovaries or testes, depending on whether you're male or female. And so we have all those different glands, and they all produce hormones that travel in the blood and control the rest of your body. These hormones regulate, or the system regulates, metabolism. Metabolism, remember, is a fancy word meaning all the chemical reactions that happen in your body, whether that's respiration or synthesis. And there's all different kinds of reactions, and you can see there's like all these metabolic pathways that are all these different chemical. Every one of those arrows is a chemical reaction that happens in your cells. You can see in the background, my cat's probably doing lots of metabolism right now. She's pretending that she's caught something. She's playing. All right, so metabolism. Growth. Your growth is controlled by a hormone called growth hormone. It makes your long bones grow longer. It's produced by your pituitary gland in the middle of your head, and it goes into the bloodstream and it travels around and it gets to your leg, right? And makes your leg bones get longer. So that's a hormone. See what else we got. Homeostasis, as I said, right? If you see a truck coming barreling at you and you need to get out of the way so that your blood pressure isn't drop because you're bleeding to death, then you'll make adrenaline, which is part of chemical regulation. You'll make adrenaline in order to get out of the way of the truck faster. All right, so homeostasis and reproduction, which we'll be talking about soon in a lot of detail. So, and reproduction is also controlled by hormones that are made by the endocrine system, like estrogen and testosterone, progesterone, and some others. Hormones travel around the body through the blood. This is really critical. Okay, they use the bloodstream. So you have a gland, it produces a hormone. The hormone travels through the blood, and then it leaves the blood and goes to its target cell. It targets a tissue. It will act on some other part of the body. And it has the following glands. The pituitary is up at the top. Then the hypothalamus that we won't talk about is also up there. The thyroid's that butterfly-shaped thing in the neck. And the parathyroids are right on top of it. The adrenal glands are right next to the kidneys. And the gonads include the testes and the ovaries. And that's our quick introduction. We'll take it further and talk about the endocrine system more next time.